Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to the video. Today we're going to be breaking down the best workouts for beginners to pack on solid, ironclad, immovable muscle. My name is Noah Hunsaker. I'm the founder of Get Her Done Fitness, and I've made it my mission to help other young and teenage men get the body of their dreams. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, everyone else in the fitness industry, they are, quite frankly, they're feeding you bullshit, okay? It's all horseshit. Like, they're telling you to do some specific exercise, some specific split, eat some specific thing, when in reality, like real life, there is not a one size fits all for anything, okay? And that includes the gym. And so what works for me isn't going to work for you. And what works for that fake influencer isn't going to work for me. It's different for every single person. And so today we're going to be breaking down how exactly to fine tune your workouts and the workout split, how to tailor it specifically for you. And so the very first part of this is going to be finding a workout split that works for you. Your workout split is what muscles you train on what specific day. And so for a lot of beginners, and what I would recommend that you start with is push-pull legs, rest day. Boom, that's 7 days a week, okay? From there, you can basically fine tune it specifically for you, because everybody has certain weak points, right? And my weak point, for example, I think is my arms. Like in comparison to my shoulders and my chest and my back, I think my arms are really lacking. And specifically my triceps and I guess my biceps too. My entire arm is lacking, okay? And so what I'm considering doing, even though I'm focusing on powerlifting as kind of a side thing to help to bring my arms up, I'm considering adding in a specific arm day on Saturday or Sunday, which is normally a rest day, but instead I might just go in and train arms for 45 minutes. And so if you find that a specific body part is lacking, it's not quite where you want it to be at, you can add in the extra volume for it. And so if you find that your legs are lacking, you can squat 3 times a week instead of 2 times a week, because everyone recommends, oh, squat 2 times a week, you're good. Well, if you find that your legs are lacking and you really want to bring them up, you can squat 3 times a week, okay? And how this is going to help you get muscle that much faster is because you're able to strengthen all these movements that are going to build you that solid muscle. Because if I'm bench pressing and my triceps are lacking, right? Because bench, it focuses on your anterior or your front deltoids, or it might be posterior, I don't know. It focuses on the front of your shoulders, your chest, and your triceps. And so if my triceps are lacking, if I'm doing 3 reps and, oh, I can't do another one, but it's because of my triceps, not my chest, that means that my triceps are giving out before my chest is. And so I can't train my chest as hard because my triceps are lacking, and therefore I can't lift as much weight on bench, and therefore I can't gain as much muscle on bench. And so this is really going to help you is addressing those weak points and adding in that extra volume to your split for those specific weak points. And the second part of this is going to be fine-tuning your workouts, like the exercises that you're doing. Because yet again, I'll say this over and over again, it's different for every single person. And so you need to find workouts, or excuse me, exercises that work for you. Because so if you're training and you find that a specific exercise isn't really activating the muscle how you want it to, you don't really feel it, then it's probably not working that muscle as well as it could for you. And so in that case, you would cut that exercise out and find a new one that does activate it. So I'll give you an example. I find that if I do bent over barbell rows, I don't feel my back at all. Like, I feel my biceps activating, but that's it. But it's a back movement. I'm trying to train my back. I'm trying to get that big, thick, hulky, bulky, shulky back, you know? And so I find that it doesn't activate the muscle how I would like it to. Like, I just don't feel it in my back. And so I have found other exercises that do work for me, and that I feel that squeeze, I feel that good contraction, and then the very next day my back is actually sore. My muscles are sore because I know that I activated them properly and I trained them hard enough, they're sore. And so you want to find those exercises that are going to work for you. if it's not activating the muscle correctly, if you don't feel it, and trust me, you'll be able to tell when an exercise works and when an exercise doesn't. Like if you feel it, you really feel it. And if you really don't, you really don't. And so find those exercises that work for you, cut out the ones that don't, because that is going to help you to train that much harder in the gym, activate your muscles that much more, and get that much more gains and that much more solid muscle packed onto your frame. And the third step is going to be going into the gym and not training like a pussy. I'm sure you've heard this a lot, and I'm glad that you have, because I'm trying to drill it into your brain. You need to go into the gym and you need to train like an absolute monster. You need to go into the gym and destroy those weights. If the very next day the muscles that you trained are not sore, you did not go hard enough. Okay, you need to go into the gym, you need to train hard. There's no specific amount or how much you should do. The point is that you should go in and be training hard. Like, if you think you can go harder, then you probably can, and so you should. And then if you think you can go even harder, then try it, and you probably can. Like, you can keep going and going and going and going until you can't go. And that's as hard as you can go, and that's what I want you to do. And that is what's going to really separate you from everyone else in the gym. You're going to see that much more results because you're training that much harder. You're breaking down your muscle to build it up that much more. And something that goes along with this is making a commitment to go to the gym and train regardless of how you're feeling, and to train like a beast regardless of how you're feeling. Okay? Because everyone deals with it, right? Like even myself, on certain days I'm like, man, I'm really not feeling it today. I don't feel like going to the gym. You know, I just want to laze around. But those are the days when it's especially important to buckle up and put your big boy pants on and get your ass to the gym and break down your muscles so they can build themselves up and get that much bigger. And seriously, that is going to separate you from everyone else, because while everyone else is bitching and moaning and not wanting to go to the gym because it's hard, you are going there every single day, regardless of how you're feeling, regardless of your emotions, regardless of whether it's going to feel good or not, or if you're going to like it or not. You're going in, you're loading the weight onto the bar, and you're doing it. And if you really find it difficult to get out of the door on those days, I mean, that's half the battle right there, is actually going to the gym, actually going there, actually showing up. And after you get there, it's kind of natural. You just kind of fall into the pattern of doing it. It's really, but half the battle is getting there. So on those days that you don't feel like going, just put your gym clothes on, grab your gym bag, get your pre, get out the door, drive to the gym, boom, you're there, get your shit done, and boom, you're done. And then the very next day, you're going to do the exact same thing. And this might seem hard, and it is going to be hard. But this is what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. It's going to be hard, and it's going to be rough, and you're going to want to quit 75% of the time. Like 25% of the time, you're going to want to go in, you're going to want to train, you're going to have fun. But the other 75% of the time, you're going to be like, oh, I'm so done with this. This sucks. And you know what? It does. But you know what doesn't suck? The results. And wrapping up this video, I would like to mention that there are currently 4 seats available in my personalized one-to-one coaching program, where I'm helping young teenage men, just like myself, ages 16 to 19, build solid amounts of muscle and minimal fat in 16 weeks. And I'm doing this through the Teen Transformation Accelerator that I have developed using my own knowledge and expertise that I've used to gain 30 pounds in about 2 years, and also all the classic and proven techniques that have worked for forever. And along with that, I've cut out all the bullshit and excess that is completely unimportant and is going to hinder your gains and going to be a huge waste of your time. I've cut all that out to make it as clear-cut, as simple, A through Z as possible. Copy paste to get the results you're looking for. And so if that sounds interesting to you, go down below and book that call with me to see if you're potentially a good fit. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Always remember to get her done.